we also got some other Ultraman Millcreek news. Not officially announced yet, as most of the Millcreek Ultraman releases are, but slipped out onto deep discount.
Always deep discount.
Target.
Yeah.
I've pre-ordered mine from Target already with the buy two get one free sale that they just had last week. Ultra Galaxy Fight Series 1 to 3, along with the Ultraman Regulos series, is going to get a set. Originally planned for December, now with the pushback of Blazar, I would estimate probably January, February. I wouldn't even be surprised if it was March.
Yeah, I
Um,
would say probably if Q1 2025, I
yeah,
would
we're gonna go
assume.
Q1. Pretty cool though. I mean, think about it. We got one set in August. We're getting another set in November. So if we get one set each quarter, maybe that
That would
could
be
be potentially
really
what we're
cool.
looking at now.
Yeah, and for people who are unfamiliar with these series, at least the Ultra Fight series, that was like their YouTube series that would go in between seasons of Ultraman. Um, it's like their big crossover multiversal series. It's a little bit lower budget because you have a lot of green screen sets instead of practical sets, but the suits are the same. And they even bring in new suits for animated characters that we've never seen before. So if you want to see just a bunch of ultras fighting like a bunch of Zetans, like this is the series for you. It's just a
Yeah,
lot of action.
yeah, and they're quick watches.
Yeah,
Very.
they're quick watches. And then the Regulus, I don't know
I
if
think
that
it's
is
a.
on YouTube.
I think it's a. I think it's the same type of series. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not up to
I've
date with
seen
modern
commercials for it
Ultraman.
from watching Blazar, and it's
Uh,
like he's like a kung fu master or something. It's a lot of hand to hand combat,
all
but I've
right.
never actually watched the series.
So it's similar to Leo. I've been watching. That's my current Showa era that I'm up to right now. And he's a lot of hand to hand. I don't think I've seen him use a beam yet. His finish is usually like this, similar to the Common Rider drop kick. That's what his finish has typically been. And he does the same bracelet thing that Taro did, and I think Ace even did the bracelet throw. Uh, Interesting series so far. It's gotten a little better. That one was a little rough for me to watch at the beginning. It got a little repetitive with them. The main character Leo is, besides Seven, is one of the only ultras that I've seen so far from the Showa era that's was born an ultra. So like you would think he lived in that body. He's been like that ultra. He's from a different planet. Um, he's from the Leo constellation or something like that. His planet was destroyed by aliens, but the first 16, 17 episodes, every episode results in like one of these like kung fu movie training montages. No joke. Like every enemy he has to fight, he's got to learn like a new ability to defeat it. Like he's like, all right, time to hit the gym and like do kung fu stuff for a montage. And it's like you've been like this ultra being your whole life. Like it's not like you just got these powers. Like you're it. And
Yeah.
on top of that, he gets berated by all the defense force, his friends. He cannot make any right decision. Anything he does, it results in why did you do this? How could you let this happen? It was getting a little on my nerves, but it's turned around a little. I'm almost halfway through it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
looking
gotta
forward
get
to
on top of that.
Regulus. Yeah, yeah, I'm almost done with the show era. Next up is gonna be it would be the animated series of an 80. So I don't know. That's gonna be an interesting one there. Once I finish this, I'm gonna have all the steel books watched,
Yeah, that's quite the accomplishment there.
and I've been keeping up with Arc too. I just gotta watch this week's.
Yeah, I'm so far behind on ARC.
I mean, by the time you catch up, they're probably gonna have the next series announced.
Probably, honestly, probably because ARC should be
They're on
wrapping up.
episode 15, so
Yes, so
there's
we're
still
about
another 10 weeks to go.
yeah, probably by the end of the year.
Yeah, uh, I'm really enjoying it so far. Pretty cool series. Definitely Definitely a good one. Way different tone than Blazar.
Yeah,
Uh,
which
so,
like it might be a little jarring to people, but it's a series that's used to evolving. So
yeah. I mean, it's more kind of like back to its roots where it's like focused to be a children's show. There's still some really deep episodes there. They had a couple of silly ones like the Canagon episode, where Canagon's like an AI now and becomes like a VTuber and creates this like almost like Bitcoin like currency that almost like destroys the Hoshimoto City economy. And it was a pretty funny episode, very silly. Uh, Lots of Gridman references too. The whole sequence when they go into when Ark goes into the computer world is basically the Gridman intro when
oh,
enters the computer world. It does the whole tunnel thing. He
don't talk to me
appe-
about Gridman right now. I'm still angry about that Universe movie not coming out.
Yeah, I don't know if we're ever gonna get that movie.
That's Crunchyroll's prerogative.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's a shame.
that
We're
was a
gonna.
casualty of the acquisition.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to like just
Do what you gotta do.
yar
Yeah, I know.
yarn fan subs.
Yeah, but you know it's cool they did ultra that they did Gridman references.
Oh, and well, the American English voice actor for Ark's host Yume uh was the main character from the SS Gridman series. So they even did a little bit when him and Shu were trying to be VTubers to make money too, to buy coffee, and his character looks like his Gridman character with the little VTuber animation.
Oh,
So
nice.
there's some really good like Gridman callbacks in that Canagon episode. It was a bit silly, but it definitely had some great references. And then of course we had the Pagos Noranga episode, which was a great, seeing those guys appear is always a fun one.
Yeah.
But it's been a pretty cool series so far. Some really great kaiju, some really deep episodes. Uh, Highly recommend it. Like some of the episodes are silly, and after coming off a show like Blazar, some people might not be for it. Especially, Blazar was like the first English dubbed Ultraman that
Yeah.
we got to see. So some newcomers might be like, "What is this?" After seeing that, uh, you know, it changes. Every series has a different tone with Ultraman, and at its core, it's Ultraman.
Yeah.
Really enjoying it. And the final Millcreek thing that we'll get to is, it was announced a little while back. The Ultraman USA movie is going to be coming out sometime in 2025. Let's just guess that one for quarter two. What do you think? I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say probably the Q2 one.
I
Because
want to assume Q3 is going to be Arc,
yeah, Q3 will be Arc, and then maybe
or maybe
another.
four if it matches the Blazer thing. Maybe Q3 will be whatever came after Taiga.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the order is there, but I'm gonna try to stay up to date on modern Ultraman now.
Yeah. The just a little bit of a side topic before we go on because I'm excited for the USA movie, especially because it has a new dub.
Yeah,
I hope they do keep the original on there. I don't know if that's going to be a thing, but it's Hanna Barbera. Like if Toei could, I mean, if yeah, oh yeah, no, if Super Riot can do it, maybe Toho could get Godzilla going. But who knows? Who
yeah. I
knows?
mean, they have that whole G Kids acquisition going, and they do a ton of anime. Maybe I don't know where those rights are tied up. That whole Hanna Barbera thing. I don't know if that's a Warner Brothers
Yeah, I don't know what that nightmare
thing. They had
is.
that whole Scoob universe just got destroyed. From what I heard, it was a pretty decent movie, and they had a ton of great Hanna Barbera callbacks, and they
Yeah,
just
yeah, Scoob was okay. I didn't have
yeah.
any issues with Scoob. I know they deleted like the last movie that they made.
I know I'll never get to see it.
Yeah, you know it's something else that you'll never get to see. So I was watching Toy Story that time forgot, which is like basically they go into like a world of unused like dinosaur barbarian toys, like
Yes.
Brawlers or something. And
Yes.
on the Blu-ray, they had a Studio Trigger intro fully animated for a TV series of just those Dino Brawlers.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm like watching, I'm like, oh, pretty cool animation. Then it just says like Studio Trigger on it, and I'm like, what? Disney worked with Studio Trigger to produce this like anime intro.
That's really cool.
Yeah, no. So I was like, oh my god, it's Trigger.
That's really cool.
Yeah, well,
I did
apparently
not
they
know
do it
that.
in Transformers now, so that's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with some Transformers,
I
man.
know Trigger is just like one of those studios now where it's like the it studio to be working with. Like they just
Yeah.
do really cool stuff.
Are they? Did they do the Cyberpunk series?
It was either the Cyberpunk or the League of Legends one. I'm not quite sure.
Oh yeah, I know both of those were. I love the cyber. I'm a massive Cyberpunk fan, so
Yeah, yeah.
yes, Edge Runners was. No, maybe not.
I know they did one of the Netflix ones.
Yeah, it might have been that. Yeah,
Either way, I think that also won like awards.
yeah.
But
Video game
yeah, no, I thought it was really cool,
animes.
and maybe one day we'll get that Ultraman universe movie. Who
Man,
knows?
you never know, man.
Maybe it'll get like a UK release, and we'll have to like import it or something.
Oh yeah,